again, and it was turned into an old ladies' nursing home. They brought the ladies up from Fremantle, the old women's home there, and then for the next 20 years it was an old ladies' nursing home. A lot of changes had to be made to accommodate them, and there's a picture on the wall there when it was the nursing home, showing the enclosed verandas to be able to have a higher capacity, more beds, and it also had a ramp up the side of the building, outside that wall, so they could push the ladies upstairs. So it was a nursing home until the early 1960s, at which point it was quite decrepit, hadn't been maintained, and there was a lot of issues. It really wasn't very good anymore to be used for that purpose. So the final ladies were moved out, and for a couple of years it was used by the Guilford Western School for some classrooms. No, just like a big fire truck. Yeah. Hope it's not on fire anyway. I'll let you know if you've got to evacuate. Yes, it was used for a couple of years by Guilford Western. And interestingly, earlier today we had a gentleman come and look around the house who remembered coming and having lessons in here, and he remembered the classroom that he'd come in with back from 1964 that he was taught in, so that's quite interesting. Anyway, after a couple of years, the school needed more playing fields, so they decided they would demolish the house and build some more playing fields. But Mr. Harper's granddaughter heard about this and said, "You can't demolish the old, beautiful old house." So she started petitioning, along with a lot of local residents who wanted to keep the house and the heritage, and they managed to save the house, and they invested it, gave it to the National Trust to look after, basically, and the National Trust took away all those modifications, and they redid the house so that they could open it to the public and present it as it would have been during Mr. Harper's days when he lived here with his big family. So when you walk around today, what you'll see is all the furnishings are all basically of the era of the Harper family. So it's basically as it would have been as a big family farmhouse. But don't forget, it was also a boys' school and also an old ladies' home. So if you'd like to borrow one of these, share it amongst yourselves, please tell me if you're interested something about the different furnishings in the different rooms, and also it has some of the layouts, the floor plans of the different eras of the house. And yes, questions?
I mean, you were going to say, you were doing some renovations like with the stairs and stuff in those time you made?
Nice. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, look at this. Oh, oh, oh. This room is beautiful. The children were sitting here and having dinner when this was a school. Now let me show you this room over here. Look at these stairs. Hoo-ha. Another room with a kitchen. They must have been doing a lot of cooking back in the day.
Didn't go upstairs, no.
And this is another entrance. Another office. Maybe this was a teacher's office. Now I'm gonna go upstairs.